Hello, hello. Okay, Twitch is live. YouTube is live. And what the hell is streaming no game? What the? Huh? Kind of just disappeared. Hello, Steby. Bricked account review. It's too early to say that. It's too early to say whether it's bricked or not. Have some faith in yourself. Have some faith in your account. We believe. Just believe. Hello, Nethy. How y'all doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing just fine. Okay, first things first, let's go spend our wave plates because our wave plates are nearly full. I should probably spend it on Chisa's material. Before that, is there any additional? There is not. Okay. I mean, other than this, which we can do in a bit. So therefore, let's actually go get some more of Chisa's level up materials. From here. New event tomorrow. Forgot to check the date. Oh, let's go. New event. And hello, Zuno. Yeah, my Wi-Fi seems to be a little bit on the slow side today, so hopefully it doesn't really interfere much with the stream. If it does, well, we'll know, I guess. But now it seems to be holding on just fine. Hello, Yudish. Good afternoon to you. How is your day so far? Hopefully it's great, and hopefully you have a great rest of the day. Ah! Galcharo died. No, Galcharo, you were not supposed to die. Hello, GW. Are you just done with your gymming session for today? Still at the gym. Nice. What are you working on today? Your leg day? Arm day? I don't know, body day? Hello, CR7 is the GOAT. I see we have a Ronaldo fan. We need to revive Calcharo. Good eve, good day. Hello, Uma. How am I? I'm doing great. How are you? Let's go, Steby with the 20 stream streak. Love my content, keep it up. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching and thank you for tuning into the stream.
刹那のひらめき人類座の逆転
ターゲット確認その程度か冷静さを失うな壊れるここは
想定内まだいます全部潰せます想定内まだいます
ターゲット確認
Wanna see every of your character knocked down? The heck no.
死の剣が泣いていますその身を切り裂きますズレを修正します
Team love the content, always catch the YouTube videos that work. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
断ち切ります
There are some times where I just feel like, is this content what everyone will enjoy watching? Then I'm just like, maybe. Sure, I guess I'll just post it. And for Chisa's signature weapon, is it worth or should you save your airstrikes? For future team, yes. So you can think of Chisa as the shorekeeper for negative status teams. I do believe that she should have more value in the future along with a weapon. Because with how much emphasis Uro is placing on the negative status, especially with the recent description changes and probably like revamp of certain DOT status here and there. But problem is, if you're pulling for Chisa's signature now, you are gambling on the future that might or might not happen in 3.0 or 3.1. So therefore, you have to make a decision here whether you want to invest in Chisa's signature now so that you do not have to worry about Chisa's signature in the future, or you want to save your airstrikes for whoever's upcoming 3.0, 3.1, and then sort of like gamble on that potential future. Which I would say, I mean, it's you can do that given with how they release Cantarella first, and then after that you have Proloba and Zhezhi first before Carlotta. So the pattern we are seeing here is that they are releasing support before their main DPSs. And the other thing is you can actually use Chisa as the main DPS. Like not for the last few towers, like the last two, she'll need her shield buff in order to clear the last two towers. But on like the side towers, maybe the first two floors of the tower, she can still kind of manage it. So yeah. It is 7 in Singapore. No, it's 8 PM here. DOT the future, I think it's going to be a mix of both. Given how like you have releases like Brent, like Galbrenna, like Chuyuan, like Prolova, and then before their release you have people like Carthathia and Zenny. I think it's a mix of both. And thank you for following. Thank you for following, Snake. You cleared last two level 100 towers with Augusta and Motefi. Well done. Love from India. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Like, it's highly likely going to be a mix of both. Both DOT and more units with echo skills, maybe heavy attack, maybe liberation. Currently we're seeing quite a lot of liberation units like like Chisa. Yeah.
全部してみせますその命断ちます刹那のひらめき虚無さえ断ち切ります
Today might be fast. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Is there a physical attribute as well in Ruwa? so that we can get a unit like Yula in the future. Not at the current moment. Only physical sort of damage they are coming from would be from the tested discords. Those are your so-called current forms of physical damage. Let's hunt achievements today.
邪魔です。
Your account is brick. We'll hunt achievements after we are done reviewing your account. Also, what do you mean can't perform this action during battle? Bruh. That's overview. There's a physical damage bonus.
刃を戻しましょうか。
Yeah. There is. But currently no one uses physical attribute. That's what I'm saying. Maybe in the future if they want to branch out in that kind of like direction. Currently no. Your only form of like physical attacks are from bonus effect items, bonus effects from events, or when enemies attack you. That's about it. So it's honestly hard to see. Like, very, very hard to see. Let's break some stones. Have I tested her with double havoc and attack havoc? No, not yet. But those results that I get from attack havoc and havoc comes from the spreadsheet in the DPR calculations. So I would say that it will be accurate to some degree. Lazy to rebuild her. If you're lacking in resources, probably not then. Which unit should you pull? You have almost every character, but you want to save for S6R5 Lucy. Then you should start saving now though. S6R5 actually requires maybe around... Assuming you get lucky, maybe like... Okay, hold on. 80 convenes, right? Let's assume that you get in 70 convenes. 70 is 7 times 1600. And that's like what? 7 times 1600 is 11,200. 11,200. 11,200, you want to S6 it, which means you will need 7 copies of the character. And so that means if you're winning every 50-50, you will need 78,400 S strikes to S6 a character without losing a single time. You can get S6 R5 with single pull. You mean single 10 pull and not just one single pull. But of course, we can buy the 2 copies, so therefore we will use 11,200. 11,200. Oh my god. 11,200 times 5, which is 56,000. 56,000 is assuming if you win everything. Let's assume that you somehow get unlucky maybe you get like this weird unlucky but lucky sort of thing where you lose 10, but you lose your 50-50, but you get within the next 10. And that is like maybe plus another 1600. And that happens twice. So you need around at least 60,000 as strikes. That's assuming if you get lucky. If you don't, then yeah, probably like around 80,000. But that's just for S6. To get the weapon to R5, you need 5 copies. 5 copies is like another... Let's assume that 11200 again times 5 copies is another 56,000. So in other words, you need roughly around 100,000 plus as strikes. Therefore, I would suggest for you to save now. Don't pull anyone. You say you have almost every character already. If you don't want to spend too much, just save until the Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab. That's the best way. Cartethia, you want to go for S6. You're at S4 with 250 pools, but you're in trouble. You want to take Chisa, another character. What do you think is better to do? Cartethia S6 or going with the character? Just go for Cartethia S6. Chisa is a win more for Cartethia. Cartethia alone is doing so much damage that she does not really need Chisa. Like, unless you want to see more damage on your Cartethia, otherwise, Cartethia doesn't need Chisa. If you're pulling for Chisa, it's either number 1, you like Chisa. Number 2, you're pulling to future-proof your account when DOT teams come. Or number 3, you're just a collector and you want everyone. Can I review your account? That should you put anyone else or keep it as it is? Join my Discord, sign up at the bot, and take a look at the queue. If you sign up now, it's going to take at least like 2 months worth of wait, assuming nothing interrupts all the account reviews in between. Yeah, it's better, or S6. I would say S6 Cartethia, man. Just go for S6 Cartethia. Chisa right now is in a spot where Cartethia doesn't need Chisa at all. Aero Rover works just fine. Problem with Chisa is that you will need her signature in order to do better than Aero Rover. But, okay, huge but here. If you like Chisa, by all means pull for her. But if you want damage, get S6 Cartethia. You've signed up already? Okay, nice. Chisa must pull or S2 Shopkeeper? No, Chisa's not a must pull. S2 Shopkeeper is arguably better because she's so universal. Anything good today? Attack, energy regen, not that I need that. Defense, nope. Absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. Gamba, I have no need for 1 cost on Chisa. I have no need for 1 cost on Chisa. What I do need, however, is to find a better attack percentage over here. No crit rate though. No need for crit rate. Okay. As much of a crit rate glazer I am, right? 70% crit rate is where it's good enough. Where it's good enough. If I want to get better, I would probably want to look at this weird ass Leviathan Echo, or alternatively look at this one or this one, which I do want to change to the Midnight Veils one, because for Midnight Veil I do have not this one, I do have this one, which is way better. Like this one compared to this one, although I'm like losing a bit of stuff, I don't think I need that much energy regen. 125 is enough, so I could sacrifice this energy regen. Alternatively, if I can get a better Midnight Veil that's not like this stinky attack here. Yeah, because currently this is the best for my Cantarella. Unless I steal this from my Cantarella, then she'll need to have to find a Havoc. Wait, what? No, wait a minute. She already has one Havoc damage bonus. You know what we could do? Okay, you go here. But the energy regen is kind of suck. The energy regen kind of sucks with this one. I mean, that still sort of does work. Should still work. Like, if I use the umbrella, it works just fine. So therefore, that means my Chisa can actually use this one instead. Midnight Veil. Yes, give me that. Midnight Veil. Yes, give me that. There we go. Worse crit damage, better crit rate. The attack is... Why do I have such high attack? Okay, I have one attack and one Havoc, so my attack rolls are actually hard carrying. Okay, that's beautiful. So the only thing I have left is to change this Rostrum and the Leviathan. Yeah. I mean, this one is still kind of like a 5/5 for Cantarella though. So unless I somehow get a 5/5 for Chisa on a Midnight Veil. Hello, Dada. Hello, Stretch. He almost has 145 on Chuyen, but even sometimes it feels like his liberation aren't getting recharged on time. Are you using his not echo? Are you using his skill and his echo? If you're using his skill and echo, there should be no problem recharging his out on time at all. Do you invest more on your Gabriella team or Cartwheel team? You just can't understand. You have S1R1 Cartwheel without Chikuna, and she's already clearing all content. Well, if your S1R1 Cartwheel is already clearing all content, but your Galbrena is struggling, then invest a little bit more in Galbrena. If both are working just fine as they are, then it's more of the min-maxing already. You're using his skill and echo after liberation. So, wait, if you're using his skill and echo after liberation, you shouldn't have any issue though. Like, I have 136.8%, and that's just working perfectly fine for me. Lorraine, and I'm doing a card review today, yes. Currently, there's a lot of questions, so I'm answering the questions first. But nah, I wouldn't say you're like late. It's just more of just daily account clearing stuff. You got unlucky yesterday? Why? What happened? And change this back to Calcharo. Where's my calculator? Made it on time? Yes. Actually, I still haven't started the account review yet. So you're still before it started. Churion's maxing is intimacy soon. Chisa's still quite far away. Exams are over finally. Nice. You have S0R1, Prolova, and Chuyuan, so should you pull for Chisa's signature or copy of Cantarella? You have S0R1 Cantarella already. You win your 50-50 in 4 pools, in 40 pools. How's that unlucky though? Like, why is that unlucky? The stream hiatus ends today. Well done, Talks. Congratulations on making out alive from your exams. Vacation for 40 days starts. Oh no, everyone's exams are either starting or just starting. Talks once is just ended. You're just building pity for Prolova. You know what this says, Rain. Don't build pity unless you want the character. That's the problem with building pity. So no, you will get no pity nor will you get sympathy from me because that is very well deserved. Never in any gacha should you ever build pity. Never. Unless you want Shisa. What the hell, man? I swear. I don't understand why people want to like pool to build pity and then after that they win the 50-50 and they're just like, well shit. Lesson learned. Yeah, this one better be a lesson learned. It's like you got lucky, but it's not the kind of luck you want. Do have Cantarella, S0R1 Fulova, and so Chuyan. Should you pull for Cantarella or get Chisa's signature? Are you using Chisa with... Okay. You are currently doing Cartesia, Chisa, and Rover combo, right? But your S1R1... Your S1R1 Cartesia and clearing just everything already. I would actually recommend getting Cantarella for Frolova because Cantarella can really enable Frolova by so much more. Like, hands down the best. The best enabler for Frolova. Hello, Flaw. Gambling Edition makes you pull for every banner. You pull every time you have 100. My goodness, you're a bunch of pulling addicts, man. Even though you told your friend not to build pity, you're still doing it. GG. All of you pity builders. But yeah, get Cantarella. Cantarella is the best enabler for Frolova. It's time for 3.0 drip marketing. Exciting! We are getting a breath of fresh air from Rinasita Design. Yeah, honestly though, at first glance, right, they kind of look like your standard JRPG kind of characters. Like the witch, yeah. I don't know, like the witch JRPG. And then the orange haired girl just looks like a priest if you just view her from her face up top. Like her outfit doesn't exactly look like a priest. But the one with the translucent legs looks very cool. Could be another being like shorekeeper of sorts, like artificial legs. I think she will have quite an interesting backstory. Mistake. You didn't want to? Sure. 1k well spent. Rinasita designs are peak. Yeah, they are peak. But it's also good to have a breath of fresh air. Different designs. Also, hello, Yawokit. Okay. The violet haired girl gives you Raiden vibe. I forgot the violet haired girl already. I think it's the witch that you're talking about, right? If it's the witch, then not really Raiden or Raiden. Okay, Steby, I'll be logging in. Forget good grades, you'll be surprised if you pass. Physics and chemistry. Yikes. Only one male character, yeah, only one male character. Okay, let's start the prediction for what rating will this account get. Who is my biased waifu from Rina Sita cast? Biased waifu, Not really. I don't have any... I don't have any like bias for Rina Sita, but I have two that I quite like a lot, which is Augusta and Yuno. Okay, what do we have here? We have 100%. Everyone's on peak and good. Wow. Wow, everyone's confident. Favorite waifu in Wuwa? Of course, it's Shawkeeper. No one can replace Shawkeeper. You know why? Because Shawkeeper is the most loyal waifu. Like, if you look at how Shawkeeper waited for you for so long, and then still taking care of you in her own way, despite being like so far across the distances, and readily available to help you at any time, that amount of loyalty and dedication is downright insane, man. If you fumble Shawkeeper, this is just like, what the hell, bro? Hero waifu Shangli, I can have Robot Girl. Back out of shit. Hello, Ghost. Okay, let's begin the review. It's time for... The is too early. Hello Rovers and welcome back to another viewer account review. Today we are reviewing Steby's account. And they say that their account is rigged, but I highly doubt so. Best start we had for a review. Well, the curse sound was too early. I haven't pressed on the recording button yet. Okay. Well, Chisa has okay attack, energy regen looks great. Crit rate looks very high. Crit damage is kind of okay, probably missing one crit damage here. S0 R1. Okay, nice. Don't mind Galby. Oh my god,
It's time for
4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, and V5. Yeah, what are you calling? What are you calling bricked over here? I don't see any form of like brickness. If anything, it looks pretty okay. Like, yeah. The 4535 curse, exactly. The 4535 curse, where it's going to be hard for you to min-max already. So it's not bricked, it's just hard to min-max. And of course, well, since you have enough energy regen, the thing that's left for you to min-max here is this one. To try and get your double crit and 4-5 perhaps. Honestly, you can forego the crit rate since you literally have 87 crit rate. Like, hello, that's a lot. Don't really need that much. Do you have any other one cost here? Answer is, not really. This one doesn't look that great. You don't believe in the CR? Gotta believe, man. Gotta believe. And is 130 that necessary? 130 is very, very nice to have, so you can get her out back. It's very important for you to get her out so that her out can buff her Forte circuit. If you are doing Forte circuit without the out, you're missing out a lot on the damage. Unless you're doing like double Forte circuit. That 41st piece costs 1. Oh. Oh, rip. That's a lot. So, I'm guessing your modifier situation is... your modifier situation is good. Who are you trying to kid here? Your tuner situation is a little bit dire. Your tube situation is absolutely bricked. Okay. You have level 10, cross everything, very nice. Okay, yes, there are 1. Gabrena with a... the attack... a bit low. Energy regen quite high. Crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate's great, crit damage great. Is static mist? I'm guessing static mist. Yeah, it is. S0 static mist. Okay. 4-5, 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, 3-5. You ever built her since you got her, so this is your day 1 Galbrena build. No investment. Yeah, I mean, her echoes aren't bad at all, I guess. You can sort of leave them be if you don't want to invest in her no more. But currently you have a lot of energy regen. Are you planning to stick to static mist? I got her by accident. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this Steby right here, man. Got her by accident. So I guess you definitely would want Galbrena's signature. Well, in that case, if you ever do plan on getting better stats for Galbrena, either look into this one or look into this one. Do you have children? No, you do not. So you'll be relying on the heavy a bit more if you're pairing her up with either Yuno or Motefi. So it's either you work on the Leviathan or you work on the Kurosaurus. Then the rest you don't want to touch because this one, higher throw crit damage, pretty good. This one, 4-5. This one, you have the crit damage and attack and heavy that you need. So leave it be. Okay. 8, 10, 8. This one, get it to 10 when you can. If you still don't want to use Galbrena, forget about it. No point. No, Galbrena does not use Liberation. Her Liberation is considered as Echo skill damage. Hey, you know. Why does Kuro make characters so harder to build from Augusta onwards? Each DPS need a ER requirement. I guess they sort of did reduce the requirement on the crit rate. At least for Yuno and Chisa. And in return, you need a little bit more energy regen. You can cover that energy regen if you know quick swap. If you don't, then that's where you actually need that energy regen. And yes, this is a solo Yuno. So Yuno, 2.1k attack, pretty good. Energy regen, perfectly just nice. Crit rate is pretty high, crit damage is great. Moongaze is Sigil, S0, R1. Okay, this looks like a pretty good 4-5, 4-5, 3-5, 4-5, and 4-5. Where in the brick does this? Excuse me. Excuse me. There is nothing that looks bricked here. Your low roll crit rates don't matter because Yuno has very high crit rate on her signature, and her inherent skills also give crit rate. So your low roll crit rates don't really matter here at all. And your crit damage rolls are all looking pretty good actually. So I don't see any form of brickness here. Stop capping, Steby. Stop capping. Stop capping. Level 10 across everything. Very, very nice. Okay. Augusta. 2.6k attack. Energy regen. Maybe a bit on the slightly low side, but should be fine. Crit rate is high. Crit damage is 235. So this is probably a crit rate for, of course, Augusta. Thunderflare Dominion. So S0 R1. And okay, yes, it's a crit rate. So this is a 4-5. 4-5. 4-5. Wait, there. This is a 5-5. You have a effective 5-5, which is great. 4-5. Okay. You don't know where's a crit damage piece. Nowhere to be found. Gone missing. Did you accidentally fuse it away? Oh no. Don't tell me you accidentally did fuse it away. You locked it though. Did you unlock it and then fuse it? You know, sometimes there are things where we kind of do in our autopilot mode. It's just like, this piece doesn't look that great, so just fuse it away. And then we realize that, hey, wait, we actually needed that piece for another set. It's Rover, Steby! Well, I mean, that's still fine. That's still fine. This is perfectly fine because you can use Augusta without Shawkeeper. And it's fine. So honestly, I wouldn't say to change anything on Augusta either. Pretty good. Pretty good. If you do want to change anything, probably change some other Resonator stuff. Because I honestly wouldn't want to touch this anymore. This is why you make presets. What in the... Okay, I see, Stevie. Okay, I see. This is your form of rage baiting. I was wondering where the hell is the rage bait, and this is clearly the... No preset available. What the fuck, man? Bro! Okay. Well played, well played. Level 10 across everything. God damn it. Rollover 2.3k attack. Energy regen brick is not 100%. I'm just kidding. Crit rate 73.3 when she's not on field. So when she's on field is 93.3. Quite high. 255.2. Crit damage might be missing one crit damage roll again. Beacon Elegy, so it's S0R1. 4-5. No, 3-5. We do not count Liberation. 3-5. 3-5. 3-5. And 3-5. Okay, yeah, so this is the missing crit damage. You can consider changing this one out because this is kind of like a 2-5. With her on field is 93% crit rate. You can sacrifice this crit rate for crit damage. Liberation not counted. So this is essentially like a 2-5. Do you have a Midnight Veil? You have lots of Midnight Veil. This one is the teddy bear already. No. Why is it all crit rates? Why the hell are they all crit rates? You could consider using this one, I guess. The Nocturnus Knight. It's kind of like a 3-5. And then Cantarella can use something else. The days of crit rate as a non-essential statsman. Yeah. Your Augusta's signature is the worst because 12% crit rate is like a whole ass substat. You pull GN by mistake and you can't use Augusta's signature on GN because it's shit. In exchange for the 12% crit rate, you get more damage on her weapon. So it's actually not that bad, I guess. Yeah, that's a high base attack. So you can make do with a fewer attack percentage roll. You just need to be a little bit more focused on your double crit rolls, which is basically what everyone's doing anyways. So that's one less thing to consider. Because everyone's just so focused on double crit, so that actually fits the narrative of everyone just going, oh, double crit equals good. One less thing to think about. One less thing to min-max. But that's only for Augusta's signature weapon. Everything else, little bit more different. Okay, moving on. Okay, level 10 across everything. Don't remember what Echo used dungeon on. Okay, I guess it's treasure hunting time later. Prolova's looking pretty great. So maybe just make that change. Let's see if we can make that change later on. For with Cantarella. Prolova can yoink it from dungeon. I don't see dungeon using Midnight Veil. And that's... Also, you're using Midnight's Veil. If you're saying that you want to use from Havoc Eclipse. No, this one's shit. No, this one's worse. Don't yoink it from dungeon, is worse. And now you remember. Got that there, 37k HP, no signature, energy regen 118, crit rate 64.4, crit damage of 300%, double crit damage, Emerald of Genesis, so it's S0. Wait, what? Blazing Brilliance. Okay, I see you. I thought it would be Emerald of Genesis, but okay. Blazing Brilliance. Blazing Brilliance. Time to see. What does Pritwin say? Actually, Pritwin says using Emerald of Genesis is better compared to Blazing Brilliance because Carthethia can use the energy regen on the Emerald of Genesis. Dungeon saved. But sure, let's see. Let's see first. Okay, this is 4-5, 4-5, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5. 107 ER's fine for Cartethia, man. 110, I thought, is better. 107. Anyways, Steby does have enough energy regen already, so it doesn't... See those low rolls? This one. And this one. Yeah. Yeah, I see. I see. So for Cartethia, if you want to change anything first, probably change this one out first, cause well, you know, you know what this is, and you know what this is. You wanna throw them away. Are you preparing for signature weapon Cartethia? If you're preparing for signature weapon Cartethia, I can kind of understand why you're going with crit damage, crit rate here. Maybe. Yeah, if you're going for signature weapon Cartethia, then you can keep this crit damage, crit rate. If not, yeah, maybe double crit damage is actually better. But that's kind of up to you, because you're using Blazing Brilliance. I mean, you say you do use Emerald of Genesis sometimes, but when you are using Emerald of Genesis, so if we swap over like this, it's at 88.7, which is very, very close to guaranteed crit. So if you want to do guaranteed crit Cartethia, which actually has a lot more value because your crits are essentially guaranteed, then probably just try to find a higher crit rate and you'll be actually good. Alternatively, if you just want more raw and pure damage, that's where double crit damage comes in. Yeah. So that's entirely up to you. Level 10 across everything. Okay, nice, nice. Dakota with more than enough energy regen, attack kinda low, crit rate 50-50 crit rate, crit damage 237. How much energy recharge does sub DPS Shuyan need? 130. If it's main DPS Shuyan, 116. Because main DPS Shuyan does double forte, sub DPS Shuyan you would only do one forte. So 130 for sub DPS Shuyan. 125 I find is the sweet spot for Chuyen actually. Because I recover energy just fine with 125% Chuyen. Cadenza Cartethia Slave. 4-5, 3-5, 2-5, 4-5, 4-5. Eh, actually not too bad. The crit rate could use some work, but I think considering your tube situation, probably you may consider investing a little bit more in Chakuna. Chakuna does damage, yeah, she does. Especially her liberation. Pretty good. Pretty good. Don't look down on her liberation damage. 100k damage is still damage. Static Miss. I guess Static Miss does work better. So if it's Static Miss, it's 76.2 and energy regen is just perfectly fine. But with Static Miss, crit damage is kinda low, because you want more crit damage. Therefore, it still brings us back to Shakuna's Echo investment, where you probably want to find more crit rate, so that you can get crit damage over here. Like, I guess this one? Because this is the one that's crit rate. You have other piece. Other piece. Carlotta weapon would be not enough. Because if we are looking at 130 for static miss, with Carlotta weapon, it is definitely below than what's needed. And 50% of 50%, 300% crit damage. You're banking on a one hit to crit every time. 50-50. Simulating gacha again. Very nice. Yeah. What do you mean by other piece? Let's see. The other piece that we saw just now. This one? still needs a bit more crit rate. Like, sure, you can get away with 60%. If you want them to do damage, 70% is the or at least 65%. If you think 70% is a bit too hard, then 65% is the one you want to you want to reach. So therefore, this is still the piece that's preventing you from achieving greatness. That's your Kuna, almost the same. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then for Chakona, you want to upgrade the Liberation and the Forte Circuit. Everything else, not as important. Zenny with 2.2k attack. Your 0 heavy Zenny. It's time to witness greatness. What the fuck, man? The Zenny has everything else. Resident skill bonus, basic bonus, liberation bonus. All except heavy. Bruh. Spent 2 months building her. Oh, wow. That's rough. 49.9 itching for the 50. Yeah, but I mean 49.9 still pretty good already. 69.9. Because you get 69.9 with Eternal Radiance, that's the perfect number that you want. Because everyone knows that 69 is the best number. Okay, S1R1, okay. Bro, will you review my account? Will I review your account? Have you signed up in the Discord? In Discord with the bot already? If you have, then that's great. Then I'll be reviewing your account when your turn comes. Otherwise, you have to sign up. 2-5 4-5 3-5 4-5 and 3-5. You sign up and you're on the queue. Then when your turn comes, it will be your turn. Brand told you to continue pulling. That's why you have S1. S1 is the choice. S1 is indeed a choice. Yeah. Wow. Hey, you know what? The first thing that you want to rework on is probably like, I guess this one. When you can get like another highlighted stat, yeah, that would be even better for your Zenny. Hopefully you can get heavy. I don't know. If you still want to build your Zenny, that is. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. 2 months on one character. You gotta start saving up your tuners for future characters as well. Liberation damage is great, but it's not the main core of Zenny. Because when we look at Zenny, right, everything is pretty much considered as heavy. So you want to capitalize on the heavy rather than liberation. Honestly, this wall of text always make me lose where this heavy attack damage is. Please highlight the heavy attack damage, man. Kuro! You highlight everything else but the heavy attack damage here. So damn hard to read, I swear. But yeah, heavy attack damage. Okay. 10, 8, 9. You got these two maxed out, that's great. Please enhance your echo. How am I supposed to enhance your echo when you have nothing? Oh, what's this? What am I supposed to work with? 14 and 18. No worry. To yoink Warlock. Check your backpack. Okay. Oh, you mean these ones? Then what about the tuner situation? These one? These premium tuners times 200? Which one do you want to enhance though?
切り刻みます
Pay to win tuners. Okay, let's continue the review first. We will talk about enhancing later. So yeah, Zenny skills are looking okay. I mean, I don't think you'll be using Zenny anymore, right? Or are you still using Zenny? You do? Well then. I guess all of these are okay. Double check Pritwin. What does Pritwin say? Pritwin says the build should be, yeah. The build should be resonance skill. They say to max this out as well. Any S1 works. Shawkeeper is my only S1 because I know that I'm definitely using her.
見えていますその身を切り裂きます刃を戻しましょうか
Okay, moving on to Cantarella.
あなたのことは波が知らせてく
Did
れ
I
る
accidentally remove anything from Cantarella or is this a natural energy regen? Because the natural energy regen looks quite bricked. Attack looks okay. Crit rate is on the low side. Crit damage is the deal with the devil. String Master. String Master. String Master. Okay. Your Cantarella definitely needs more energy regen than this. So, and also what her echoes look kind of bricked. What the fuck? Anyways, 3-5, 4-5, 3-5, 3-5, and 3-5. Yeah, so I'm gonna make this the switch with Frolova. Not this one. Because this one Frolova can use a crit rate, sort of. Is this one and what's the other Frolova one? Yeah, this one. So that your crit rate looks better. That's number one. Number two, well, that doesn't really help with the energy regen situation. But at least it's a little bit more stats. That's the part you say brick. Yoink Russia. Russia. Wait. I think I changed the wrong thing. Didn't I? What? Where's Frolova? Oh, Frolova. Frolova took the wrong shit, man. No, you take this one. What the hell? Now we swap it like this. Yeah, for Russia's to break. We oh my goodness. This is horrendous. So this is exactly why you want your presets. Whatever are you doing with your presets? Steby. No, Steby. Steby. Let's see. Can we? No presets. Alright. It's worse? No, it's not worse. Oh, you mean Russia's echoes just freaking not available? Bro, there's nothing you can steal from Russia, really. Oh, actually, we can steal this one. You know what? This one's like a 3-5, but we call this a 2-5 because this is like, sure, you have this one here, technical 3-5, but this would be better. Make the switch. Yeah, better. Now we have energy vision. Yay. And this one, make the switch. It's better. Look. Crit rate and upgrade. Crit damage and upgrade. Basic, well, slight bit of a downgrade. Flat attack. It's not like you really want to use Russia on Frulova's team anyway. She doesn't really like do that much. In fact, Verena would be better. Russia yoinking on stream called on 4K. It's okay. I don't use Russia. Look! You have a much more manageable energy regen. The crit rate is looking absolutely nice now. Crit damage is 256.4, which is higher. And that puts you in a good position to use, I don't know, everything else also. Russia was for Camellia, I see. Do you still use Camellia? I probably don't think so. She's very outclassed. No point. You have all the better units anyway, so I don't think you'll be using Camellia anymore. Unless you are a Camellia enjoyer. Yeah. Okay. Now with Cantarella's echoes looking better, these are fine. On to Phoebe. Phoebe with... I do think that your Phoebe also uses String Master, right? Or if he's a Betty enjoyer. Okay. String Master. Slightly higher attack. Crit rate great. Crit damage great. Energy vision great. Should be on. Z0. Yeah, Moonlit as expected. Moonlit. This Moonlit is quite okay. Better than some of the other Moonlits. Not the best, but still not bad. Okay, yeah. Nice, nice. Don't really need to enhance anything for DB. You got the Liberation down, 40 circuit down. That's, I think, perfect already. Because you're using Confession PB, which is not a lot of damage. What time enhance Moonlit? Do you have any extra? You don't. Here is where the Art of Death would have been great, right? No, you don't even have attack percentage. Okay, no Art of Deaths. No Art of Deaths. Steby is not an Art of Death enjoyer. Yeah, you don't min-max Moonlit. That's fine. You don't really need to min-max Moonlit unless you absolutely want to for more damage, which for more damage is respectable. Okay. I don't think I'll be reviewing Rosha because Abyss Surges. You can just put Moongazer's Sigil anyways, and she'll have enough. Oops. She'll have enough for her crit rate. Anyways, we do know that Rosha's echoes are quite bricked, so we shall look away from this 70 crit rate cap. Yeah, the Rosha's quite bricked. The skills aren't even leveled up. Those are left over from Cantarella. I see. Okay, Carlotta. Carlotta with 2k attack. Energy gen looks great. Crit rate is fine. 65%. Still prefer 70%. Crit damage. Okay. But missing some 12%. So either you're missing one crit damage roll or they are all low rolls. This is at 0 or 1. Ooh, we are missing one crit rate. 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, 2-5. 2-5. Okay, yeah, it's quite cursed. We are missing one crit rate over here. We are missing one crit damage over here. The Desuwa ain't Desuwaing. Double defense. Wow. Well, I guess you do know what you need to change for Desuwa. Firstly, this one. Secondly, maybe this one. Get like 3-5 or 4-5 before you move on to this one, because you still need the energy regen. Unless you get double crit with energy regen over here, then maybe you can look at this one. Desuwa is the only character that your whole saving match. Desuwa is very expensive. ER requirement for Desuwa is like 110. 110 is enough. Unless you need more energy regen. Actually, maybe for Steby's playstyle. Perhaps 120. Yeah, 3k cubes is crazy. Go tubes, well. But Steby, because Steby has Zhezhi, right? So 110% is actually more than enough. 100% even is enough with Zhezhi. So provided that you use Zhezhi and Zhezhi solely for Carlotta, you can go with 100% energy regen for Carlotta. Hello, Varun. Level 10 all skills, nice. Okay, Camellia. I'm guessing Camellia got everything stolen. Doesn't even have her Red Spring. Yep. Well, this is a 4-5, 3-5, and 4-5. These two probably got stolen by who? Dungeon? Stolen by Dungeon. Okay. Yeah, but you don't really need to use Camilla anymore, so let's move on. Shawkeeper, 36k HP, energy regen overcapped by 4%, but it's still acceptable. 20% crit rate, crit damage is fine. Variation, very nice. Very most important question. Okay, S0. Actually, wait, the variation is RP. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 3-5. 3-5 across the board for Shawkeepers. Actually no, this is 2-5. But mostly 3-5 across the board for Shawkeeper. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And I don't think you will want to min-max Shopkeeper unless you absolutely need to or you absolutely want to. She doesn't give the biggest returns for investing, so unless you are seeing Shopkeeper as the absolute waifu or you have nothing else to min-max, that's why you min-max Shopkeeper. For this particular echo right here, maybe you could consider spectral damage. Because you have energy regen on all your pieces, maybe except for this one. Maybe you also want to get energy regen here so you can go spectral damage bonus on the Bushi, because this one's 2-5. But that's up to you. And you want to max out Shopkeeper's intro. For the damage on her special intro. Max out the intro for special damage on the intro. Okay, other than that, pretty good. End up doing good damage to clear Viva waves, yeah. Which I should probably build damage Shopkeeper for my main account as well. I've only stuck to HP Shopkeeper. Why? Because I like the healing. I like the chunk. Okay, 向里药. Do you still use 向里药 Stoner? Stoner. I mean, now you can use Moongazer's Sigil and it looks really, really good on 向里药anyways. But do you still use 向里药? I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 4-5. No, this is a technical 5-5 and 3-5. So you have a technical 5-5 on 向里药. Okay. No more. Rip. Rip. Rest in peace, 向里药. Okay. So other than just looking at the echoes, we don't need to min-max since you don't use 向里药 anymore. 向里药 was fun until Augusta stole your man's glory. He can still be fun if you want to do weird things like 向里药, Augusta, and Kelcharo all in one team to mess around. You had him on Sinking Tower. I see. Demoted to sick duties. That's quite a demotion. Dutcher with 2.3k attack. Energy regen is probably more than enough. Crit rate. On the low side, crit damage. Okay. Cosmic Ripples, probably using String Master. Empyrean Anthem. So with String Master, you will have... Justin got robbed this tower. Yeah, okay. Very, very, very good crit rate. We don't even need to look at the crit rate. Great. It's absolutely great. 3-5, 3-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5. Even with one missing crit rate, that's how much the... Actually, two missing crit rate. That's how good the String Master is. What the hell, man? Yeah, Lampy does like buff Glacial and coordinator attack damage. So, I really honestly have nothing to say about Judge's Echoes. Not unless you absolutely want to min-max the shit out of it, then... I don't know, man. I don't know how you're gonna min-max the shit out of this. Pretty good, it's pretty good. So probably probably just don't even touch it at all. With String Master, don't need to do anything. Now it's time to return the String Master back to Cantarella. Thank you for following, Dream. Moving on to Changli. Changli with... This energy regen is absolutely cooked for Changli. Crit raise, okay. Crit damage is great. Do you even use Changli at all? 3-5. 4-5, 2-5, 3-5, and 3-5. Haven't built her since 2.1. I see. You probably won't even need to build her either. Not unless you want to use her for something. But for Changli, I would recommend having at least 115% energy regen. 110% is where you need to get a little bit more creative, where you need to like do around 5 of her true sight attacks before she gets her out back. But yeah, otherwise, probably don't need to. I don't see where you can use Changli with your current list of units anyways. So you can D for B. Not unless you enjoy the quick swap, but I don't think you do. So yeah. Okay. Moving on. By the way, for Changli, you want to max out the Liberation. Moving on, Jinxie. Jinxie nearly 2.5k attack, energy regen is great, crit rates gacha, crit damage is 270. Render like you and Lupa you skip. I see, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Lustrous Razor. Let me guess, you're using Thunderflat Dominion now. I mean, you can still use Lustrous Razor, but I think Thunderflat Dominion's better. Or you could use Kumokiri. You're planning to get a signature, but it didn't come. Also, why on earth do you have so many lustrous razors, man? How many lustrous razors do you need? You have Zenny? I guess you don't use Jinxie anymore. High base attack makes it good. I see. So probably Thunderflat Dominion. Honestly, the Thunderflat Dominion also looks pretty decent on Jinxie. Her spectral lightning kind of works well with this orange lightning. Sorry, but you prefer a master. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good though. 4-5, 4-5, 3-5. Actually, no, this is also 4-5, 4-5, and 4-5. Yeah, wow, she has pretty decent looking echoes across the board. Actually, decent is an understatement because it's actually pretty good. Wow. Hello, Zach. You haven't watched my stream in a while. Welcome back. How have you been? Why it can't be you? I don't know. Okay, well, probably don't need to raise any more of these since you don't use her. Yinlin? Do you still use Yinlin? Probably not. Man, you use her all the time and you have shit stats. Maybe you need to not use Jinxie for a brief period of time, and then so Jinxie will somehow get you better echoes. 70% crit rate, that's perfect. With this one is not this one. This one even better. Period Anthem. 3-5 can be a 4-5, right? Because Yinlin Liberation is just Liberation. 2-5, 3-5, and 3-5. Okay, I mean, not bad, not bad, not bad. But I don't see why you'd be using Yinlin. So Yindin has been left in the dust. Rip. GN, GN 2.4k attack. Energy regen. Kinda low. Crit rate. Crit damage. Did you get GN on accident or was it an intentional pull? What the hell, man? 5-5. 3-5. 3-5. 3-5. 2-5. Yes, accident. Of course, for Yao Kelcharo, well, I don't think Steby uses anymore for Yao Kelcharo, so Yindin is forgotten on the site. I don't think you'll be using GN anyways, so, well, he is what it is. Verina, 198.5 energy regen. Variation, nice. S2, perfect. Perfect. So, energy regen, I guess, is enough. Yeah, this is about the standard Verina Echo. the random 5-5 Verina Echo on Uma's account was just like, what? Hello, Koji. Aero Rover for the Cortez Chacona team. Blood Packs Edge. Impermanence Heron, okay. Yeah, there's a 5-5 Verina Echo for Uma's account, if I remember correctly. Okay, this looks like just like a random cobbled out piece together for Aero Rover 44111. How does the stats even end up as 5-5? I have no idea, man. They just so happen to have double crit, energy regen, attack, and flat attack. So they were just like, what? You only need the bird? Yeah. So I won't comment too much on Rover's echoes, because this is like just like whatever. You have Chisa now anyways, so he's kind of replaced as well. Time for dungeon. Oh no. What is this? 2-5. Can be a technical 5-5. 3-5. 5-5. And 5-5. Yeah, other than this one, I guess the rest does sort of like work for dungeon. The only character that have multiple 5-5s. Not a dungeon enjoyer. Not a dungeon enjoyer, but you have like a bunch of 5-5s. I think right for dungeon, I'm gonna cap the 5-5 on dungeon. Like if someone has all 5-5s for dungeon, right? They are getting free 5 points, and it doesn't have to be like a strict kind of 5-5. You can literally have these kind of things, and I can call it a 5-5. So probably cap 1 point at 5-5 for dungeon, man. Otherwise, it's just point farming, literal point farming. Kelcharo, I don't think you're using Kelcharo. Kelcharo was probably meant to hold on to Xiangli Yao's echoes. Anyways, Kelcharo's echo stats look kind of like whatever. Sanhua, Moonlit is also kind of like whatever. Overture. Hey. Mortefi training pistols. Yeah, do you even use Mortefi at all? I feel like you don't. You have pretty decent stats for these two on Motefi though. Like a 4-5 and a 3-5, really? What the hell? Baichi, Call of the Abyss. Just one turtle on Baichi. Amazing. Placeholder, you know, stole the spotlight. Encore! Yeah, that was a rather co-op thing, I see. Okay, I think the rest doesn't really have anything else, right? Why does Lumi have a rejuvenating set? As you can see, this is very placeholder. Cause Havoc damage bonus, but what? What? A glacier damage bonus, but what? Okay, this makes sense. I think, yeah, for Lumi, or I have no idea why you did that. Probably you did something. Okay, the rest are unraised, not leveled, and not used. So that's for the account review. 2 elemental damage dealer incoming. Steby, secret Wuwa death. I think Steby knows something that we don't.
お客様、おかえり。カフェはとっても時間があったら、またチサと一緒に帰ってきてね。
You look at what he's saying. Bring Chisa too. Chisa is literally right here. Hello, Namipon. Namipon, what the hell? Chisa's right in front of you. What are you saying? Bro is not... Bro is hallucinating, man. Chisaception. Okay, so... let's check the map exploration. Can I check it from here? No, I cannot check it from here. Boo. Okay, let's hit Rinasita first. Time to cook Namipon and eat. What the heck? Okay, time to check. Exploration. Exploration should be done. 100%, 100%, 100%. Perfect. Okay, very nice. And resonators, there's more than enough resonators to make up more than 4 teams in the tower. So therefore, it is... Okay, now let me find Steby real quick. 4 and 6 for exploration. Weapons. Let's take a look at weapons. Weapons is definitely... We saw a lot of signature. So yeah, weapons. A plethora of signature weapons. Echo builds. Echo builds, I'll give it a 10. I do remember seeing like 1 or 2 effective 5/5s. I'll put a 12 as placeholder for now. If I see any more during the video editing, I will add more points over there. And we have Tower Adversity with 36. Let's go see how you clear the Tower of Adversity. Hey, what the? No grapple. -1 point, no grapple. What do you mean no grapple? Okay, very nice. Duo clear, very nice. Duo clear, very nice. Your utility wheel is mouse tree. I was trying to find the grapple. There's no grapple here. Oh. Okay, there's grapple here. +1 point. Always grapple at tower staircase. To be fair, right? Chisa now allows you to just zoom. Why grapple at tower staircase when you can just zoom with Chisa? See, when you do grapple, it only does this much. When you do it with Chisa, ew, there, so much better. Okay, so that's a full 12 points for tower clear. Very nice. And now let's look at Whimpering Waste. The moment of truth. Whimpering Waste. 6.9k. That's a very nice number. You want better score on Whimpering Waste? Let's see, your infinite feats. Your previous one is 7k. So it's a bit of a difference. And so because you hit SSS, it's 5 points. Debbie, do you play on the PC or do you play on the mobile, or do you play in some very interesting manner? PC, of course. So that's 1 point, and that puts you at 45. Very nice. You want better score for Whimpering Waste, huh? Let's see. How are we gonna do that? Man, but she starts using it. Augusta would do just fine in the second half. There's only just one Violet Heron. It's the first half that requires not you to not use Augusta. Right, hold on. I swear I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Ringmaster, she has Ringmaster, Moongi this sigil, on the Fled Dominion. Okay, this should be fine. Is this account F2P or P2P? As you can see, this account is definitely not F2P. Probably like the Lunite sub and Battle Pass. Echo hunting every time to fix a build. Pause to pay account. Okay. No wonder. The thing that was missing is the support placement, because my supports are always in the second. Okay, it's inverted. It's inverted. I gotta swap it around first. I was just like, why is the why is the echo not triggering? Oh my god, I forgot to swap. Ay, Verina's attack didn't come out. So basically what you see me trying to do here, right, is trying to get Verina to attack first before I use her skill. Because getting her to attack first is a lot faster than using the skill to trigger her concerto.
面白いコンチェルトね。生命のシンフォニー。リズムに乗って。完成生と死の風のにすがって。心だけは白馬にあらず。進化をお見せします。大丈夫。私はここよ。はい。楽しいわ。沈むのよ。
Anyway, this one's not it already because Prolova didn't get her concerto out.
お願いできる？生命のシンフォニー。面白いコンチェルトね。カルナス泣き叫び笑いなさい。ただ落ち続けて枯れてもな咲き乱れるわそばにいてあげるわ心配楽しいわ高まくアンディ受け取りなさい海のささやきを終焉生命のシンフォニー
My, what do you call it? My water in my cup is almost out.
お願いできる反響に耳を傾けるのよ口ずさむ杉し日の残響大丈夫私はここよ楽しいわ進化をお見せします毒よ深淵を飲み込みなさいアンセンブル完全に無駄ね面白いコンチェルトね
Hey, Prolova, why are you missing one? What the heck? Prolova's missing one.
Dance お願いできる生命のシンフォニー大丈夫私はここリズムに乗ってただ落ち生と死の風のにすがって枯れてもな咲き乱れる
Too much effects. Eh, it's fine actually.
楽しいわ
日向ぼっこの時間ですよ
受け取りなさい海のささやきを破滅三生命のシンフォニー面白いコンチェルトね反響に耳を傾けるのよ口ずさむ杉し日の残響そばにいてあげる深淵で泳ぎなさい楽しいわ進化をお見せします沈むのよ水底へ終焉さ生命のシンフォニー
植物だって生きてるんです
伴奏お願いできるただ落ち続け叫び笑
You
い
missed the utility wheel?
心だけは
The utility wheel abuser.
大丈夫私はここよ楽しいわ溢れ出す覚えなさい進化をお見せします
Wow, that's quite a paragraph. I'll read that paragraph in a bit.
アンセンブル生命のシンフォニー冬のノイズ
日向ぼっこの時間ですよ
リズムに乗ってただ反響に耳を傾けるの口ずさむ杉し日の残響楽しいわ高まくアンディ
進化をお見せします
沈むのよ 皆底へ破滅死破生命の神秘に面白いコンチェルトね。生と死の風の水が枯れてもな咲き乱れるわ。そばにいてあの
Especially for Fulova, you know, who can abuse it every rotation. Okay, let's see what you're torn because you just used your guarantee on Chisa. You like the dream market of the 3.0 characters. You're thinking of getting Fulova too. You used up 2k as strikes. You did nothing wrong. I don't know, man. Pooling is a choice. Pooling is a choice. Pooling is a choice. Correct, I don't know because it's up to you. It's honestly up to you. Because I also do not know how many airstrikes you have. That's number one. Number two, I also don't know who or like what the kit of the incoming resonators are. So at this point, it's like it can be good, it can be bad, and we'll never know. So yeah, then new event tomorrow. Tomorrow should be the combat event. Nice 4.2k. Thank you.
破壊アドアスト
4.2k on Lova. Yes, 4.2k on Lova.
華麗に優雅に私を見なさい。これが私の決意。いつか任せたわ。イン使い風よ。やったセブンヒルズのために。手はずは整っ胸を張れ。太陽の輝きに。
You only have 2k.
これが心
は整っている。
神聖を授けるニュース
少し遊んであげる。任せたわ。私を見なさい。やった矢の隙を月が3つだわ。すべて導きよ。未来をセレクトを始める。一気に攻めるぞ。これぞ王道の勝利。これで終わりだ。
ついの地入りを告げる
整っている。
星の歌よ
Hitting air there. No, not really.
手入力
He's still hitting sort of like something.
禁止よ。任せたわ。楽しませることね。私に答えなさい。矢の隙を真実に。運命共に戦おう。受けてみよ。代価を上げよ。手はずは整っている。栄光をセブンヒルズに。
Yeah, birds came late.
一撃で葬る。
終わりにする神聖を授ける入力
少し遊んであげる。任せたわ。与えな。
Gotta send the ult. There's only like barely 1 second left. Alright, go enjoy your meal, JW. And yeah, we got 7.5k now. Yay! So your account has the potential to hit 7.5k points, which is like 7 points. But because you got 6.9, and that puts you at 5 points. And we know what the best number is 6.9k, obviously. You really want to know the Augusta rotation? I do. Make a guide for it sometime. Okay, sure. Hologram? Pretty sure their hologram is all done though. Hologram. 666666666. Yes, it's all 6. It's all done. Rain. Hologram is all done. Why? Why are you so interested in your hologram? Why did I suddenly randomly get a training rectifier out of nowhere? Everything collected? Yeah, everything collected. Okay, nice. You thought you would see me suffer? Why would you want to see me suffer? Okay, so you want your Zenny's echoes fixed. I think the difference, right, for my rotation is that in between when Yuno does her diving animation, I swap to Augusta one time to build her forte. Or if her forte is full, I do her AV. Then most importantly for Shopkeeper, you want to use her forte to clear out the stacks. That's your extra concerto energy regeneration that will help you get your Shopkeeper's rotation so much faster. That's the sort of like quick swap that I'm doing in between when Yuno's doing her diving animation. Okay, Zenny's echoes. Which one do I want to rework on? It's obviously the Capitanus. And this one as well. This one's a 3-5. This one's a 2-5. But the flat attack doesn't really do much. So let's rework on this one first. Your rotation sucks and you end up with bad scores. So I would say to focus on your 1-1-1 rotation first before you move on to even like more, before you start exploring different sort of quick swap rotations that work for you. Because you have to make sure that that you are familiar with the 1-1-1 rotation. So you can think of it like quick swap rotations. At least for me, how I build my quick swap rotations is that I familiarize myself with the 1-1-1 hyper carry rotation. Only when I'm very familiar with that rotation, then I look into like, if can I squeeze in a little bit more actions here? Can I squeeze in a little bit more actions there? You can get the 1-1 rotation 5-5. Oh, okay. I see. So it's like you're kind of like clueless on where do you want to put in the extra quick swaps here and there. Sure, I guess I will find some time to make a guide. Maybe I can turn my Saturdays from account reviews to extra guide making, where I don't stream, but I'll be focusing the entire day on churning out those kind of quick swap rotation guides. I think that's a potential possible way forward as well, which I can do. Because if I remember correctly, I still kind of owe someone a Lupa Brand Changli quick swap rotation. Oops. Oops. Do I have Frolova guide? I do have Frolova guide for Frolova herself, but in terms of rotation guide, like the quick swap rotation now, because I only do like the 1-1-1 rotation. Anyways, this is the Prolova stats that if you're asking for. Because she's not on field, it's 64%. When she's on field, it's 84%. The weapon, S0R1. These are the stats. Cantarella,
刃を戻しましょうか。
I should, or should I? Maybe I don't have Cantarella guide somewhere.
あな
I
たの
don't
こ
think
と
I
は
have a Cantarella guide
何が
anywhere.
知らせてくれるのよ。
Or do I? I forgot. If I don't, then I'll probably have to make one as well. Okay. Anyways, to Zenny. Zenny. We need to get some tubes first. So let's go get ourselves some tubes. 5.5k we were on for you, please, on your account. Join my Discord, sign up with the bot, and request for account review. There is almost a 2-month queue for account review now, so you have to wait for quite a bit actually. Yeah. Which one was it that gave tubes? I forgot. It's this one. Yeah, we will reset 2 to 3 times by then. Wanna ask if Cardatia S4 is any good for upcoming 3.0 units, 3.x units? No idea. I don't think anyone knows anything about the 3.0 plus unit kits. Right now, we only know their trip market. We can't tell from their trip market where they are like, oh, this guy is definitely using has fusion burst. No, we can't tell it like that. Kuro doesn't play such games.
刃を戻しまし
So
ょうか。
I don't think it's that possible to tell yet. For now, you want to wait till you want to wait till they actually start releasing the leaks for the at least the 3.0 resonator kits. Hoping for DOT units then? Well, we can hope. You see Steby account? You're late. Zenny, you're late. You're absolutely late.
私に仕事の依頼。
Yeah, Zenny and Card that the outro still kinda doesn't fully fit at the moment. You restored your Ethernet with the adapter. Let's go, finally. We are on 2.9 or before 3. We are on 2.8 at the moment, and 3.0 is next. 2.9 is never coming. If you want to wait for 2.9, sure, by all means, go ahead. 2.9 will never arrive. Gamba time. So therefore, it's time to... Okay, anyways, Steby's account is, as predicted, peak and good. Well done. Now, let's start the next prediction. Will Steby get a 3-5 in 3 echoes or no? Let's do 3 echoes. Start the prediction. 0 net profit. Yeah, because no one's betting against. No one's gamba against. Zenny, so are you streaming now? Or are you not gonna stream for today and you're just gonna take it slow and relax and just wait? Why does everyone know your account not bricked? Because you are Steby. Your account is naturally not supposed to be bricked. If it's bricked, then something's wrong. We only have one believer. One believer. You're gonna stream because you ain't done with the run. What run are you doing? Wuwa run or DNA run? Okay. So we have 14% for yes and 86% for no. Wow. Getting run. Okay. Let's go. 3-1. Ooh, we're off to a strong start already. Can I sacrifice any of this? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think I can sacrifice any of these. So therefore, we'll just use it like that then. Hey, come on. Don't give a strong start and then give what kind of crappy ass defense is this? Game. Not like this, man. Not like this. Come on, crit. Ah, bricked. Instead of crit, we got bricked. Next one. Three and one. Absolutely bricked. At least we didn't have to get we didn't have to get scammed, so it's great. 3 and 1. Heavy, we have something. We have something. Now, will the something turn into gold or will the something be absolutely bricked? Crit. Ew. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to enhance this. I do not want to enhance this. That looks disgusting, man. Okay, if there's any form of luck and justice in the world, this will be a crit. I'm not asking for 10.5, I'm asking for 7.5. If there is any form of justice in the world. HP, there is no justice in the world. The Echo Rolls have forsaken us. Now, RIP. Echo Rolls has forsaken us. Well, we still have the last one, which is the wolf. These ones are absolutely bricked or whatever. Yeah, I also wouldn't want to roll that, but eh. Okay. For the next one, it was that we get a 3-5, start the prediction. That one is for the one cost, the remaining one cost that we can enhance, while we get a bit more tuners. Actually, wait. Steby, are you gonna use these premium tuners here? You're gonna jump off the roof? GG. Nope. Okay, so I guess we'll just use the tuner here. Maybe the feng shui here is not good, you know? Maybe I'll find better feng shui in the Alvarado Bank. We shall head down to the Alvarado Vault. And we shall stand right here to enhance. Okay, so 1% for the believers are dead. 1% for the prediction for believers. Okay, alright. Maybe if we enhance it on Chisa, maybe it will work. Eternal Radiance. Give me the attack percentage. Frostlit Stalker. You are the last one on the line of duty. Wolf. Do your best. Give us double crit, attack percentage, heavy, and energy. That's 5 stats out of the many that you need to give us. At least give us 3 of them. Energy regen. Okay, we have something. Flat attack. Ew. Okay, this is not going well. I am going to cut my losses here, and I'm not gonna enhance this because bricked. Bricked. This is very iffy. Nope. Nope. I do not trust the rolls here at all. Well, an attempt was made. An attempt was made. It's time for... What the hell? Do you still want to work on the 1 cost or the 3 cost? I feel like maybe we can work on the 3 cost for better luck. So we're gonna try with 3 costs of the Capitanus. These because this one is fine, this one is fine, this one's fine. And I'm gonna choose for the Capitanus. Okay, start prediction. Start prediction. Maybe if I change it to Will I, because I need to change the target. Right now we are using Steby's luck, which Steby's luck doesn't allow them to get 3-5 in 3 echoes. So let's start the prediction by changing the subject to I. Now I'll be using my own luck. And the 3 Capitanas I'm gonna choose is you. Number 1, change you to spectral damage bonus. Modify. Number 2, we'll use this one, which is all the way at the back, because sometimes energy regen actually has all the stats in the world. Spectral damage bonus. And number 3, we will change. Defense sometimes gives us the best stats, right? So we should just use a defense. HP. If there's no defense, we can use HP. The HP that I want to use is this one does not give me the feeling of luck. This one maybe. This one's a maybe. Reverse psychology, my way to get good stats. Of course. Everything's on the line here. This is for all the marbles. Actually, wait a minute. What the fuck, man? you have something great here. I just realized you have something great here. You have a 3-5 here. Whatever. Okay, we are at 30 and 70. Well, rip the believers. Okay, here goes nothing. 3 and 1. If there's any justice in the world, we get 1 crit. Okay, attack percentage is something. It's something. We get 1 crit. Fudge cake. No, this is not 1 crit. This is not 1 singular crit I'm looking for. Okay, we have a crit damage here. Very, very nice. Now, can I get crit rate? Basic is not the stat that I'm looking for. We shall run away from this one and we shall find some luck in probably this one, right? Capitanus, listen very, very carefully. Crit rate, crit damage, heavy attack, attack percentage, flat attack, energy regen. Those are the stats that you need to give me and nothing else. Nothing else. I'm not asking for the most difficult stat to give. All I'm asking for are those stats. And those stats only. Or otherwise, you are going to get opt with your head. Okay, great. We have one heavy here. We have one heavy here. All we need is a crit. Okay, crit. If you can show me the crit, we will continue rolling you. And you might have some chance of surviving. Otherwise, it will be off with your head. So choose your next stat very carefully here. Energy vision is great, but choose your next stat very carefully here. Very, very carefully, Capitanus. I'm looking at you. Do not break this. Freaking hell, man. Bro, this Capitanus is absolutely shit. Ah. Off with his head. Off with his head. Come on, crit. Come on. Yes. I knew it was within one of those three, but god damn, this crit feels bad. Because this one is already better. Bro, this one's already better. What the hell, man? It's not an improvement, it's a fucking side grade. Ah. It's yes, but it's a shit crit. It's a shit crit. So we'll be using this one, which starts to lower your crit rate by a bit, but you have an attack percentage over there, so it's somewhat better, I guess. Honestly, it's mostly just this one cost here. And no way you lost this again just as you chase sites. the unlucky Gemba. Well, that's kind of rip. Today is just not your day. My condolences to your points. Hey, I mean, the double crit door lock did work. It's just that you actually already have one better Capitanus. Though, I mean, you would get heavy attack damage bonus over here. What did you miss? Yeah, but attack looks better because attack just buffs everything. It's only after attack where you want to get the heavy. So honestly, the one that you really want to work on now is this Fake Knee. Why are y'all clipping me sending threats to a freaking Capitanus, man? How much heavy now? It's still 0. It's still a net of 0. 0 heavy. This Zenny is very light. This Zenny is very, very light. Lightweight Zenny. I mean, we did sort of like get rid of a resonance skill damage bonus, so still an improvement, I guess. But it's really what they have. Do you want to continue enhancing for your Zenny? Or do you or do you want to cut your losses and call it a day? Until you run out of mats. Wow, that is fierce. Do you want to keep this one? Or should we use this one as well? Bye guys, bye Cruel World, you get in between cultural liberation. God. Use it, okay. This is the true Gamba. The true Gamba way. I think 15 will do. Okay, clearly this no. Clearly this place is not the best place to enhance. We shall go all the way to the top of the Alvarado vault. Hello Vortex strategy. Okay. Nice. Now
刃を戻しましょうか。
you only live if it buys you a 6. I don't even have that much money, man. How about you watch more of my YouTube videos, and then so that we can earn money from you watching YouTube videos, then I can use the money to do giveaways. I think that sounds great. Okay, you know why? The problem is Zanny is not on team right now. And so therefore with Zanny on the team,
私に仕事の依頼
Zanny, you don't like overworking, right? Wait, okay, let's see. Since when do you use team presets? I don't know. I thought everyone always used team presets. Okay, my radar is telling me that one of these 3 echoes here might give a double crit and a 3-5. So let's start a prediction. Start the same prediction. Will I get a 3-5 in 3 echoes or nope? And while we do that, we change this to an attack percentage. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, the Fey Igni, because we still kind of want to rework on the Fey Igni. We don't need the Teddy Bear anymore. 1 wolf, modify. One Fey Igni, modify. Gauge is empty. Why are you still in option 1? I don't know. And this one, the chop chop. Attack percentage. And so in the 3 of these that we have, it's time to enhance. We have 17% for believers and 83% for doctors. Okay. Okay, we did one of these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Crit. No, okay, it's not within one of these three. 1, 2, 3, 1. Chop chop headless. You are usually the golden child. Do it. Do it for your family. Oh man. Oh man, what are these rolls? Oh man. Wolf, you're the last one. Do it for all the marbles. Do it for greatness and do it for the glory of your wolf pack. I beseech you. Double crit. Now. Fudge. Oh my god. What is this shit, bro? Bro, what the fuck, man? All these 3 echoes are absolute trash. Absolutely trash. Holy hell. Ah, man, bro, what the this one's just horrendous. Actually horrendous. I guess we shall find... No, the Junrong is the golden child for me on my outcome. We shall start a prediction. Start a prediction for another 3, 5 in 3 echoes. And then we shall do it one by one for the golden Junrongs in a bit. And now while that happens, I am heading to the washroom, so I'll be doing a quick ad break while I'm at it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Does the ad really work? You never see one. I have no idea, man. All I know is that if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. As long as I like gain like 8 cents every day, I'll be 8 cents richer every day. It says that I gain like 8 cents from running ads, so I guess it's sort of like working. So 8 cents every day, therefore in 10 days I'll be 80 cents richer. Yeah, running, not showing. Okay. Now then, let's continue this one. Prediction is 11% and 89. Wow. Believers are dying. Golden Junro, you are golden for a reason. You have the golden touch. So do not disappoint us. Do not fail us. Give us double crit, attack percentage, heavy, flat attack, and energy regen. Those are the 5 stats that we need, or else you're gonna end up like your Capitain's friend, which got absolutely bloody obliterated. So consider this your fair warning. That's great. We have energy regen. Very nice. I still need my double crit. Plus for blocking shit echo rolls. If only that worked, man. What the hell is this, bro? What the hell is this? HP percentage? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. You the one with the golden touch is not golden touching at all, bro. But no matter. We have your Nyx in line. Maybe the Nyx in line will be better. Yeah, premium tuners going down the drain. And that is exactly the issue with enhancing for echoes. Whatever this shit is, if you're unlucky, you don't get anything, and then you get absolutely butt fucked. So you heard me. Consider this your freaking warning. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Okay, you think I'm playing around her? You think I'm playing around her because I'm not fusing any of you into any echoes? Well, I'm not playing around, and I will not stand for that. You think I'm playing around? Well, goodbye. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is your warning. That's right. Give me the crit rate. Now give me the crit damage. I'm not playing around, and so you shouldn't be playing around as well. Right? Attack percentage and crit damage. It's as easy as that. You bloody stink. What in the hell is all this? 9% defense, HP, basic attack. Hello, game. What the hell are these rolls or the stats that I don't even fucking need? Hello? Bruh. The golden touch is not golden touching at all. Nope. It was sus. Ah, man, that sucks. That sucks. We still have how many premium tuners? 53. We can try doing another 3. But chances are it's probably not going to go well. Oh. Okay, this is the last 3 that we're gonna do. You're losing every predict, you're dead. GG. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's change this to attack first. The Gambler stream we wanted sponsored by Stevie. Okay. Well, believers are dead once again. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Junro, you think I was playing around, right? You think I was playing around, right? Well, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around, so therefore you off with your bloody head. Okay, just need to hit the crit damage here. We just need to hit a crit damage here. Let the deck sort of does work. This is a technical 3-5 already. But do I want to trust the last roll? Do I want to trust the last roll? Do I want to trust the last roll? If there's any justice, this will be a crit damage and then we'll be perfectly fine and we will move on our way. Crit damage. What the... Whoa. Technical 3-5. But let's continue enhancing the other two. What the hell? Liberation, okay, this one shit. No, I will not choose the wolf. I think the Sagittarius is the last one that's going to give us something decent. And by something decent, I mean double crit. High double crit. High double crit. What in the double HP is this? I'm asking for double crit, not double HP. Bro, what the fuck, man? Ah. Okay, today is just not it for echo enhancing, man. Today is just not it for echo enhancing for Steby. Nope. Absolutely not. Actually, no. Predictions, yes. Ah. No. Actually, still kind of does. You know why? I'm so bummed out about the other shitty echoes that I forgot that I got a technical 3-5. Boo! Echo luck is shit today. 3 points. Echo luck shit every day. I don't know, man. Well, it is what it is. It actually takes so long for the echo to fall down. Dwalkers, more like shit luck. Oh, I never noticed that she leaves a trail of glowing light behind her. Actually pretty nice. Okay, well, GG's. We shall not enhance anymore because it's shit. It's shit. Anyways, that's for the account review. All in all, Steby's account is peak is pretty good. This one's the problem is Echoluck.exe is not happening. Or like when it happens, it's very rare occasion. But this goes to show that even with shit Echoluck, your account can be pretty good. Not only Echoluck, yikes. But yes, don't let your Echoluck stop you from achieving greatness. And for the rest of you who will be watching on YouTube later on, I hope you've enjoyed it and maybe learned something. Happy Gaming Rovers, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Goodbye. Gacha luck is also cursed.
ですね。
Rip. Okay, and this. So we conclude Steby's account review. You can have your account back. Here is where we move on to our alt account. Peak account, yes, peak account, well done. Also, your total score currently is sitting at 45, which is pretty high, pretty good. Dual crit bonus? Niche category? What? Your Augusta is a 5/5 PC, you didn't even notice. Oh, dual clear bonus? Nah. That's just gonna add so much to the points that I don't even know how to calculate anymore. I think the current system is as good as it gets, because if we add on too many point system and clearing and such, it's going to, you know, like dual clear and solo clear, right? It's going to heavily favor the whales. I mean, sure, for people who pull the correct units who can solo clear also does work. But if we think about people like Void, Sinafei, solo clear with S0 R1, why are y'all trying to gain more points, man? It's designed with a system that you should not be. It shouldn't be that easy for you to get full 50 points. Otherwise, that full 50 points is just merely a suggestion. How long it's gonna take to go on number 89 on queue list? I have no idea. It's just a very long one. And dungeon. I need to build dungeon. Okay, so I think the plan for now, right, is on Saturdays I will not be streaming. Instead, I'll be doing like those kind of quick swap request videos, like the Augusta rotation and the Lupa brand rotation, because otherwise I will not be able to find any time to handle those at all. Did my dungeon get any better? Of course my dungeon got a lot better. The stats now look nicer. I still need to upgrade these. Amazing clips. GG Winter, GG. Oh wow, this is so handy now. This is actually very, very handy. Why intro skill? Because there are times where I'll be using dungeon as a support rather than a main DPS. So if I want to do that, I have the ability to do that. Level 7 intro. If I click on this level up, every dungeon enjoyer in the chat is gonna riot. Maybe I should do that one day. And maybe I should do that one day. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for my dungeon to be proper first. I need to build her up properly. You make a shit ton of cursed build. I can pretend those cursed builds doesn't exist, you know. Glacial, Electro, energy, and double energy. What makes you think I need double energy? Healer Mortini. Okay, we have 2 Havoc damage bonuses today, which is better than having none. I guess the attack works too. Oh, Steby, remember to change your Echo and Alt keybinds back. Good to Gemba? Yeah, good to Gemba. Because I don't want to share the Havoc set in between Rover and Dungeon at the moment. Neither would I ever want to ever. Yeah? What? What do you mean what? Basically, I forgot to change your keybind back just now between the Alt and the Echo skill cast. So I'm just letting you know that remember to change it back. Okay, now for the actual Gamba, will I actually get 3-5 in 3 echoes? Ooh, what do you mean 1k or nah? What do you mean nah, bro? JW, you absolutely naughty. You have another curse keybind soon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't make your M be like beg and then B be like open your character. And give you the sweet steel. Tops is betting really hard. Thank you for following, Rexu. E is to close the game. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's enhance away. Double crit, give me depression and attack. You. Holy low rolls, man. Those low rolls are nasty. HP, okay, never mind. We run away from this one. Those low rolls are absolutely nasty. I'm not even inclined to think of them as 3/5s. Now this is something. Ew, defense. What the? Come on, resident skill. Where's the crit? Where's the crit? Where's the crit? Yes, there's the crit that I'm looking for. Okay, easiest 3/5. This is the easiest 3/5. I think this 3/5 will go on Rover. He just fully robbed shit. Build healer Martini to make me angry. What the heck? Ew, why are you... Bro, why are you giving me like lowest roll crit damage, man? Brother! Brother, what the hell? Oh my god, bro. Lowest roll into highest roll, and this one's like mid roll. What on earth am I looking at? It's kind of curse abomination, man. Bro. Help! What is this shit? Will this hit crit rate? I feel like it will not. Okay, yeah, it does not. Okay, at least this one's like... this one's cursed, man. This one's cursed. So it's not an upgrade to dungeon, but my rover can use the flower. Actually, no, my rover can't even use the flower. What the fuck? Why the hell did I enhance this for then? I wonder if your account is savable. Should be savable. Why the hell did I even enhance this for? Oh my god. Okay, the only thing I need is one cost. One cost for Gamba, of course. I guess so. We should be diligent in our crownless farming, so let's go farm some crownless while we're at it. Like 3 crownless a day would be nice. Echo Luck running dry lately. Echo Luck has never existed. It's a myth. Echo Luck is a myth. HP Crownless. You used to get insane stats. How
少し
nice.
遊んであげる
How nice. Ow.
進化をお見せします華麗に優雅に
We have a crit damage crawlers. That might be a gamble for another that might be another gamble.
花よチャンス日向ぼっこの時間ですよ任せたわ
問題ない。
与えなさい
アジは俺に任せろ。
Oh, why is your 5/5 construct unlocked? Because you know it's cursed. You want to fuse it away.
宝探しの勝負と行こう。
Okay, crit damage crawlers.
さ
Crit
て、この
damage
先の人
crawlers.
生に
みんなと一緒にいたい。これからも
Your accounts break because you can't maximize endgame content rewards. Are you facing a lack of resonators, or are you facing like a lack of? I need crit rate. Like I don't know. A lack of like strong enough units. Lack of resonators. If it's lack of resonators, maybe we can wait for the 3.0 cast and to finally like pull for one resonator that you need. Or alternatively, if you do not have Frolova and Cantarella, I highly suggest getting Frolova and Cantarella because those two units are very strong as a team together. Not like resonator, but your skill issue. Skill issue is fine. You know, if you build strong enough, if you have strong enough units, right, you can do the hyper carry rotation just fine, and you clear the tower just fine. You don't have all the boosts for any, sadly. Yikes. Okay, time to wait for 3.0, I guess.
任せてくださいよいしょ進化をお見せします任せたわ
水平線の彼方へ。
楽しませることね花よ
エピックショット。
Come and clear the first floor in middle tower. We shall see when we see your account. Ah, there's the crit rate. There's the crit rate. You're lacking resonators, but for a good reason. Because you saw the version 3.0 drip market locking in with your savings. Yeah, the 3.0 drip market is looking great. Lock in with your savings, save for 3.0. Crit rate for who? Crit rate for
さて、こ
Rover.
の先に
みんなと
Right
一緒
now,
にいたい
this Rover needs crit
これか
rate.
らも
Actually, wait, hold on. If I swap this back. Actually, maybe he doesn't need crit rate. He needs crit damage. Okay, no, so Rover needs crit damage. Wrong one. Because I was using the Endless Collapse, I forgot to swap the Emerald of Genesis back. Okay, that means we can enhance the crit damage one that we
さて
got.
この
みんなと一緒にいたい。これからも
Crit damage. This one's S. This one is great for last time, but not really because this is like low rolls. What I need now is crit damage, so let's take a look at crit damage. I have 3 crit damages. Oh, okay, that's more than I think. Okay, let's start another prediction for will I get a 3, 5, and 3 echoes or nope? This time round is for Rover, so keep in mind Rover, crit damage, crit rate, energy vision, liberation, resonance skill, attack percentage, and flat attack are pretty good for Rover. Basic attack also does sort of work. Will you be able to yoink? 1k for no wow. Double defense. Let's suggest put 4-5 Cuddle Waddle on Lotta instead of 5-5-1. Maybe it's because of the overall stats, maybe. Okay, well we have quite a good amount of believers this time, but remember we are enhancing for Rover, not Dungeon. 3-1. Resonance skill, okay, does work. But I still need my crit. No, this is not crit. These are all low rolls. Hello. We move on to the next one first. 3 and 1. Resonance skill again. Okay. Energy regen. Okay, but lowest roll. Why are all these crownless so iffy? Brother, can you give me something to work with? Why are you giving me iffy shit like this, man? Okay, this one's... Yo, they're all low rolls. This is like if one of the most iffiest shit I've ever enhanced. Dude, help! What am I enhancing? This makes me not want to enhance, but for the believers, I'll have to enhance for 3-5. 3-5. This is a 3-5 because skill, flat attack, and liberation. But this is a very cursed 3-5. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. get out of my fucking face, man. Oh my god. Oh, bro. Oh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. The game is like saying, yep, 3-5. You want 3-5? You got 3-5. Here's your fucking disgusting 3-5. These are the most brick 3-5s I've ever seen. Like the most brick 3-5s. Hell nah, man. Hell nah.
ですわ。
I'm done enhancing for today. Because what the... Cursed. Actually cursed. I got your curse effect for today. Maybe, maybe not. You know what we can do? Because I don't think I'm like doing... Because I don't think I'm like doing a bunch of tower at once. We shall do 1 tower floor a day on this account. 1 tower floor a day. And so therefore, we shall start here with our newest resonator on the team, Dungeon.
戦いに夢中になりすぎると
Edging to clear the tower, yes. Because the game wants to edge me with shit echo rolls, therefore we shall edge the game back with the tower clear. Is that goddamn Yoo-hoo? It is Yoo-hoo. The legendary Yoo-hoo. Hey. Why? Hold on, my right click isn't happening very quickly. Because my Crowlers keeps appearing, but my dodge isn't appearing. You who rocks? Ow!
これでと倒す切り捨てる
I don't have the Nightbot here, so it doesn't proc any commands.
世界が赤く許さない
When will you clear tower next year? Nah, man.
これでと黄色よ確実に
Okay, enjoy your dinner talks.
黄色よ確実にこれでと切り捨てる
Hey! Oh my god, just literally out of range.
黄色よこれでと確実にやっやっ
How many in queue? Quite a lot. Anyway, this is not clearing. Dungeon is missing a lot of crits. That's no good. Dungeon, you need to crit.
黄色よ確実にこれでと確実に倒す許さない
Hey, I didn't dodge that. Damn it, I did not dodge that. No!
手だけ確実にこれでと倒す切り捨てる確実にこれでと黄色よ確実にこれでと許さないこれでと確実に黄色よ確実にこれでとこれでと切り捨てる確実に
世界が赤く
これでと確実にこれでと倒す許さない
I would have died there. If not for the Infernal Rider missing.
これでと倒す確実にやっよっこれでと確実に
Yeah, nice. Okay, that's our one tower floor for today. That means the next one is here. Which I guess we can still use dungeon. I mean, we can still try with dungeon, but that's for the next time we come back to this account. Okay. Make sure I have everything here claimed. Beautiful. I have everything here claimed. Okay, yeah, pretty much. Okay, and that's for today's stream. Tomorrow is Thursday. And hopefully, I guess I receive a reply from the person on TikTok soon. Otherwise, I will have to put them on MIA again. Cause like what? And there's another guy who just went MIA again after replying me on like Sunday, and I'm just like, sure. My next stream is on Monday, and he never replied back. 3 hours. Of course, this is my standard timing, man. My standard stream timing. It's the account with like very difficult ones that always takes up 4 hours because holy, those are long. Okay. Oh yes, before we leave Wuwado, I almost forgot. Wuwado. Okay, Wuwado. Okay. Okay, nice. Let's see, Alto? Not Alto, but the weekly boss is a Bellborn. Therefore, someone from Hong Kong. We haven't guessed Rectifier, right? So let's try to guess. No, Verena is from New Federation, so it should be Bai Zhi. Glacial. So that's Sanhua already. Because Ling Yang uses the Scar material, if I remember correctly. Or does Sanhua use the... Oh wait, it's Yuhu. Because Sanhua also uses the Scar material. Yeah, Yuhu! Daily quote of the day. A contented mind is a perpetual feast. That sounds like Jinxin. It is Jinxin. Hey, what's this? It looks like a person. Star? No. Furry. Ling Yang. Where the hell is Ling Yang? Oh my god, they rotated his thing so much I couldn't even tell. Well played, GW. Sasuga Uwado Master. Of course, he'll never miss a single thing. So today we are heavy on the glacial. Yuhu, Ling Yang, and then there's Jinxin. Is it worth applying for review? If you feel like you need it, apply for it. It's just a long queue, that's about it. I don't charge people money. And that's why there's a freaking long queue. Okay, well, that's about it for today. I thank you all for tuning into the stream, and wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. GG's for today. Steby's account is amazing, and today we cleared one floor of tower. Tomorrow combat event. Yes, finally, let's go combat event. And I just watch the combat event just get absolutely obliterated very very quickly. We want the co-op hologram combat event. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? But yeah, anyways, I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Take care. And let's go raid Zenny. Start the raid. Alright. Take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye. Goodbye.
あった